Is Mount Roraima really a lost world where dinosaurs may still exist? Deep within the rainforests of Venezuela, a series of plateaus arise more than 9,000 feet off the ground. From above, they look like islands in the sky. These are the tepuis, a Piman Indian word for mountain, the most famous of which is called Mount Roraima. The tepuis are so unique in their geography that thousands of plant species exist nowhere else on the planet except on these plateaus. The mystical mountains fascinated explorers and writers for centuries, most notably Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who described an ascent of Mount Roraima in his 1912 novel The Lost World. In Doyle's novel, a group of explorers found that dinosaurs and other extinct creatures were still alive and well on the remote plateaus. Some people today still believe this to be a real possibility. Once impenetrable to all but the Piman indigenous people, Mount Roraima really was a lost world. The mountain plateaus were already established when South America was linked with Africa to form the supercontinent Gondwana, meaning they were first formed perhaps 400 to 250 million years ago. During this time, molten rock forced its way up through cracks in the sandstone landmass. At the same time, wind and water swept across Gondwana to erode the raised highlands into mountain ranges. The region would come to look much like it does now around 20 million years ago. Because the tepuis have been isolated for so long atop their high and lonely plateaus, the flora and fauna of the tepuis provide an organic illustration of the processes of evolution. It is guessed that at least half of the estimated 10,000 plant species here are unique to tepuis and surrounding lowlands. New species are still being discovered. Although all of the tepuis have been climbed, only a few have been extensively explored. Could this mean that supposedly extinct species, even dinosaurs, may still exist atop these remote plateaus? The Roraima plateaus are so remote and so unique that it is not difficult to imagine Sir Arthur Conan Doyle creating the world alive with prehistoric plants and dinosaurs in his novel The Lost World. Prior to the arrival of Europeans, the natives of Venezuela viewed the tepuis as having special mythical significance. According to the Piman Indians, Mount Roraima is the stump of a mighty tree that once held all the fruits and tuberous vegetables in the world. However, it was felled by one of their ancestors. The tree crashed to the ground, unleashing a terrible flood. They believed that if a person ascended to the top of the tepuis, he or she would not come back alive. Climbing the tepuis is exceedingly difficult and is made all the more so by the frequent rains that make the rocky footpaths slippery and muddy. A researcher recently featured in Disney's Up, where the falls are referred to as Paradise Falls. While today's travelers may not stumble upon dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures, they will be able to see black frogs and tarantulas that exist nowhere else on the planet. It is believed there are many other species unique to Roraima that are yet to be discovered.